Center.
I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Chargers stroll away with a 14-point win. Lawyers in Love Malloy had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Itula Mealy had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Vikings beat the Titans. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Colts win their 4th game of the year. In the Big Apple, New York, we had the Giants squeeze out a 4-point victory. Down in Tampa, we had the Buccaneers get smoked by 26 points. The Packers' defense held their opponents to under 100 passing yards in their win at Lambeau Field. The Chiefs won at home and will stay home for next week's game when they meet the Colts. The Bills win yet again this week and keep their impressive streak alive. Anquan Bolden pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Browns beat the Eagles. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Jets win their 5th game of the season. Down in the sunny skies of Arizona, we had the Cardinals losing by 13. Down at Pro Player Stadium, we had the Dolphins edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Tony Gonzalez won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. He's suffering from a pulled calf muscle, and that'll keep him out for 4 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Peter Sermon is probably the one that most leaps out at you. A hairline fracture of the arm is the initial report, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for the rest of the season. On to the serious news of the week. Darrell Jackson will miss the remainder of the year, and this is a big blow to this passing game because he was obviously a main target. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Trent Green is going to find himself in street clothes for the time being, and that'll be a major blow to this club. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
And last but not least, we had the Broncos come away victorious.
All right, Chris, let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. This guy is on the move, as you see, as he accepts a pretty good offer to leave his current club. 4 years, $1.6 million. Derek Abney will also have a new address for a while as he signs a 4-year contract with the Chiefs. Sean Murray will have a new place to call home as he accepts a new contract. 6 years, $1.4 million. McDonald will also have a new address for a while as he signs a 4-year contract with the Packers.
So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.